Hello. Hi. Yes, it's me, Robin, and yeah, I got my hair done today. And so I figured, good as day as any to make a video, cause I look pretty good. Yeah. Last time I got my hair cut, I actually cut my own bangs in Indonesia. So hopefully that's fixed forever. I can't quite tell because it's all curly and luscious and lovely like this, but yeah, I bet it looks great because it looks great right now. So, moving on from my hair. Okay, so as I said, I was going to talk about TV shows. So, I think I will mention TV shows, but I'm going to talk about my favorite things. If you follow Tessa Netting, because she does this monthly thing, like her favorite things in June, in May, etc., etc. So, I'm going to try that. Robin's favorite things. Okay. Oh, number one, clothes. So I was going through my closets and I found this old dress from 6th grade and I did a pretty neat trick with it. What I did was I turned it inside out, put it on upside down, and then put a belt around the waist here and flopped it over. So if that's a trick for some old dresses, you just reuse it as a skirt and it actually looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I came home and I had all these clothes in my closet and I was like, these are all mine? It was my birthday. It was wonderful. Some more of my favorite things. Right, well that's pretty much it for clothes actually. Oh, not quite. I got a flower crown when I was out shopping with my friend and I got a flower crown at Claire's, finally. And it's quite pretty. Isn't that nice? I mean, I don't know why I like flower crowns. I don't know why they're so popular. I guess it's just because they're pretty and it's nice to kind of feel like a hippie and just feel the love. Oh, speaking of love, one of my other favorite things is marriage equality in the USA, baby. Woo! It's so funny with all the people threatening to move to Canada because of it. It's like, we've had marriage equality since '05. Let them move here. Let them find out in terror. Actually, they could go for like 10 years living here without even noticing because it doesn't make that much of a difference. I mean, it makes a difference for those people, obviously, but otherwise, it doesn't worsen anyone's life at all. So just well done, America. I congratulate you and look forward to moving to you someday because I make fun of America a lot, but I do want to go to New York and Chicago and I want to go to the USA. So, good job, well done. Yay. All right, other favorite things. Dan and Phil for YouTube. Oh, these two boys. Dan and Phil. If you do not know who they are, okay, they're these two roommates who live in Britain, in London, and they have two separate channels. They have a lot of YouTube channels. I follow all of them, I think. And it's just, they're so funny because they're so quirky and, like, relatable, and they're funny, and it's just, go check them out. They make me laugh. They're very cute. TV shows. I have been watching Supernatural. I have been watching Supernatural for a pretty long time, and I'm still only on season 3. It's not my favorite show, but it is pretty good. Yeah. And Parks and Recreation. I love Parks and Recreation. Oh my god. Okay, the first few seasons are kind of slow, but then they just, like, boom, they're wonderful. They're funny, and the characters are all so unique and individual and fascinating, and they're just so funny and so much fun to watch. And hey, Chris Pratt. Oh, I love Chris Pratt. If you've seen Jurassic World, like, it's so impressive. He's able to play a funny character, a straight serious character. He did a great job in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's just a great actor. And he's so funny and I like him so much. And Anna Faris, I really like his wife too, and he's just goals. I like him. So Parks and Recreation, check that out. It's on American Netflix. So if you're Canadian like me, get a VPN connection, figure something out. The Office, also a great TV show with Steve Carell. Like, when I first watched it, I was like, this isn't as funny as I thought it would be, but it's just, I cannot go with watching more than one episode in a sitting. Like, when I'm done, I have to watch more. Somehow it's just slowly addicting, and it is funny, because it's somehow very realistic, you know? Like I imagine that's what a workspace really is like. And there really are people like the characters and etc. etc. So The Office is a pretty great show. I also recommend that. Phineas and Ferb. I have been a fan of Phineas and Ferb ever since I was 7, I think. And I still love it to this day because it is genuinely funny. Like, they don't have, hey kids, how's it going? And cheesy stuff like that. None of that Austin and Ally, dog with a blog stuff. Not, because if you're a fan of Austin and Ally, that's cool. But I personally don't like it. And Phineas and Ferb, I do very much like. Because they just build so much creative and wonderful things. And Phineas and Ferb, Phineas is a very positive character. And I think that's just such a great thing to have for younger kids. You know? Like, his Candace is watching over him. His older sister Candace is watching him like a hawk. And, like, if my sister were doing that to me, I'd probably start yelling at her for being a rat. Not that she is a rat. I'm so sure she would have walked in at that moment. But Phineas is just, hey, Candace, do you want to join us? And, which is so sweet, because he loves her, and he just wants her to be happy, and he wants everyone to be happy, and he's so sweet, and, the show is great, trust me. No matter how old you are, well, it depends on your taste, I suppose. If you like things that are funny and creative, then yeah, I think you'll like Phineas and Ferb. Also, it's really a really great cartoon, because Adventure Time is a pretty good cartoon, but it's just watching it, I feel like my brain slowly starts to turn into mush, and I don't feel that way with Phineas and Ferb. Although I do like Adventure Time, but Adventure Time's a pretty cute show. I cannot believe it's a kid's show sometimes, though. Oh well, you never learn anything from Adventure Time. Although, to be fair, I don't think you'll learn anything from Phineas and Ferb either. Oh well. Say la vie. Anyway, my other favorite things... I saw Inside Out! Oh my god. Inside Out! Oh my god! Such a good movie. It got a lot of great rates, and I saw it with my friend, Christine, and she and I just both loved it. And we cried, and we laughed, and, like, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9. It was so... Pixar. It's just... like that girl wearing a sweatshirt, you know that picture? Just... such a good movie. I highly recommend you go see it. I also saw another movie that day. Yeah, 2 movies in 2 movie theaters in one day. Good. That was a good day for me. Same day I bought this, actually. Anyway, and we saw one called Home by DreamWorks, and it has, what's his name? The guy who plays Sheldon in The Big Bang, another TV show, which is great, by the way, Big Bang Theory. And Sheldon plays a little purple alien who comes to Earth, and it's a lot like Lilo and Stitch, except the alien is a little better mannered. Just watch it. It's very cute. It's very sweet. And I liked Rihanna is in it, if that interests you at all. For music, Uptown Funk. Uptown Funk. It came out months ago, but I still, like, Uptown Funk you up. Uptown Funk you up. Bam, 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 Uptown. It's so good. I love to imagine myself wearing, like, a fedora and glasses and a big fur coat and dancing around to it. It's like writing a scene in my head and just imagine myself dancing to it, and it's a pretty great song. It's really good. Hedwig's theme, if you're a Harry Potter fan, is also pretty fantastic. I try to include all people here, but mostly it's for fan girls or fanboys or just people who spend too much time watching TV. high five through the camera in the time portal. Moving on. And okay, so this is already 10 minutes long, and I am going to say one more thing that's... Be right back. Be right back. Stitch! Okay, I got this guy at Tokyo Disney World, and look at him, he's so cute! Look at it! Look at it! He's so fluffy! He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! Oh, it's so fluffy! Okay, yes, he's very cute. And I really like Lilo and Stitch. Because it's funny, most people, I think, grew up with that movie, but my parents didn't really like them. They still don't love the movie. But so I didn't get to watch it until I was 13. And I was able to appreciate the significance of that movie. Because it's funny, when you're a kid and you grow up with those movies, like, I've been watching those movies since before I can remember. So, you know, I know how they're gonna end. And a lot of little kids these days are gonna know that Hans is a bad guy by the time they're 6. And so they'll just have grown up knowing that Hans is going to turn out to be the bad guy. They're not even going to remember being surprised. But watching Lilo and Stitch when I was older for me was pretty interesting. Because, you know, I was so happy with the ending, and the ending pleased me so much. And it's really interesting to watch old Disney movies like that and be able to appreciate how much weight they carry. Like Lilo and Stitch, and the importance of family and the importance of finding a home. Ohana means family. Alright, so those are a few of my favorite things. Also, I'm reading Looking for Alaska. I got about halfway through now. And I'm starting to wonder what this book is even about. Like, what the hell, John Green? Other books I've read are Paper Towns. That I really loved. Nobody dies in it, so if you're reading it, don't worry. Although there are some serious feels, so careful. Okay, also I'm looking forward to the movie so much. John Green's a great author. Also, I'm probably gonna Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Oh, I just remembered. Okay. Hufflepuff is finally coming to the big screen and being huge, and I love Hufflepuffs. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm so excited. Yeah! For more on my opinions for Hufflepuffs, you can watch that video on my channel. It's not as good as maybe some of my newer ones, but I think you'll like it. Okay. Anyway, that's all for today. Toodles! Bye-bye. Bye-bye.